session. Welcome to today's Stretch and Flow. I want to focus on some shoulder mobility today, but we'll take breaks between each move just so I don't burn you out here. So we're going to go ahead and start. You can sit or stand, choose a comfortable position for you. We're going to take our fingertips on top of our deltoids here, and we're going to begin with some elbow circles to the front. So I'm going to angle myself slightly to the side to show you that we're trying to get our elbows behind us if we can, and then lift them up just above shoulder height if you're able to, and then roll it forward. All right, so just like when we do our shoulder circles, this time leading with the elbows, getting our upper arms out to the side. Go ahead and give that a good shake out. We're gonna go in the same motion, but reverse direction. So we're gonna go backward here. Feel your chest opening as you come back. All right, that's starting to feel good. Expand. And as I said, we're gonna take some breaks for our upper arms, just so that we're getting the benefit of stretch and flow without necessarily getting the burn. So go ahead and relax your arms down. And this is one of my favorites here. We're just going to keep the shoulder down, lean your head over to the side. So bringing your ear toward your shoulder, and really think about lengthening from below your ear to the tip of your shoulder here. All right, hold that there. We're gonna stay on this side. If you want, you can even look down toward the floor from here. So in that side head lean, turn down just a bit, getting the back of our neck, and you can even take the hand at a bit of assistance. Maybe even close your eyes. So static, hold. I'll tell you when we come out of it. Slow breaths out. All right, feel the rhythm. All right, coming up and then over to the other side. So maybe start with the side head lean. Make sure to keep this shoulder down. So what I also like to do sometimes is to just press the arm down. So we're actively engaging the arm by pressing it down in order to keep the shoulder down. Because when we're trying to stretch, we're trying to lengthen from point to point. So as long of a line as possible. And then from here, if you would like, you can try turning to look down to that side. Keep your shoulder down, and if you want, you can even take the hand at a bit of assistance. I even like to wrap my down arm behind my back. I know it's becoming very pretzel-like, but this is all just to create that lengthening. So we're enhancing the stretch, but not forcing it. All right, okay, we're gonna bring our upper arms back into it. So I'm going to invite you to either sit or stand. I'm gonna stay in this seated position. We had a good cardio workout this morning with some of you. So we're gonna take one arm and think about reaching up and behind you. So this is like we're doing a rotation combined with a single arm overhead reach. So we'll hold for a few seconds and then alternate sides. So a little bit of an unusual motion, but the thing is, when it's something you're not used to doing, it's probably something we need. So just kind of relax at your neck, reach up and back. You're gonna feel this under your arm as well, down through your lat, and then even your waist. As you release, just let your breath come out so you're not holding your breath from side to side. And then we're gonna continue to alternate, really get that big reach. Ooh, this feels good. And think about reaching behind you, not just straight up, but up and behind. All right, one more over to the side. Okay, that was very good. And just to switch things up, I'm gonna stand next, but it's still an upper body stretch. So we're gonna take a bent elbow here. We're gonna do a little elbow in, hand out. So this is creating that external rotation. All right, elbow in, hand out. And I'm not gonna pretzel it today, but if you want to, you can take the other hand, snake it around. What you're trying to do is bring the elbow in as you press the hand out. It's tough, don't force it. But this creates that same effect anyway. Create that diagonal line with this part of your arm, and we're holding it here for that static stretch. Okay, give that a good shake out. Let's do the other side. So elbow is bent. So two things, bring the elbow in as you bring the hand out. And we're just gonna keep this part of our arm straight. All right, so that feels good right there. Okay, coming up next, you'll notice I have my stool nearby. If you have a countertop, that works too. Anything you can hold on to. We're gonna do our tabletop position, but we'll kind of do this a little more dynamic just to hit different parts. So we start with our arms semi-straight with the hands touching about shoulder width apart. So your hands are on a surface. So we start here lengthened, and then we can kind of position our feet differently. And then what I'm gonna try to do is kind of circle in and out of this motion. Again, not something you're used to doing, but you can kind of feel different parts of the motion. Pulling your shoulders back to lift yourself up. Ease your breath out. Feel the feel good. Keep those arms about shoulder width apart, not too narrow. Getting your head in between your arms or close to it. Lift out of it. And let's do one more. Woo, that was a good one. All right, shake it out all the way from the top of your arm. I'm gonna turn around for this next one because we're gonna do an over and under, reaching your arms behind your back. So what you're gonna do is one arm comes down, one arm or elbow comes up, and then we're gonna bend at the elbows, try to touch one hand somewhere up behind your head or neck, and then the other one down under your low back. So we're gonna alternate over and under, so just like that, all right? So we're here. I trust that you see this okay. All right. And then, so we're just going to windmill the arms to alternate. Just pause for a second or two. That's good. So go ahead and continue to alternate. I'm gonna turn to the front now that you got the hang of it. Keep my eye on you. There we go. That's good. All right, how about one more? Other elbow comes up, other hand down, touching your low back, and give that a good shake out. All right, so next up, we're gonna focus on protraction, retraction. This is why I try not to use big words in this. So we're gonna lock our hands together. So we're gonna keep our elbows or arms still, and watch this. We're focusing on pushing your shoulders forward, pulling back. So you can think of it more as stretch and squeeze. Okay, keep going. I'm just gonna come closer to show you that we're pulling our shoulders back and then pushing it forward. Almost think of it like, let's say your hands were touching the wall and you're trying to do a set of push-ups without bending your elbows. So that creates that protraction going forward and then retraction coming back. Breath comes out as you come forward. Inhale as you squeeze back. All right, one more now that you have the hang of it. All right, last move of the day. We're gonna take our arms out to the side. So we'll do this, both arms at the same time. Once again, I'll stand just so I have some free space. So we'll start with the elbows bent and then maybe take them up close to shoulder height. So you're here. So we're trying to get the elbow away from the side of your waist. All right, if you're comfortable with it, you can straighten the arms more, get a wider motion. Basically your lateral raise. And the third stage, if you're okay with it, try to circle all the way up as much as you can. But here's the key, as you circle your arms up, try not to let them come forward. Try to keep them right beside you like this as you circle up. See that? So keep it along the same plane as your torso. There we go. All right, our time is just about up, but feel free to do more of these arm lifts out to your side. And thank you for joining me today on Stretch and Flow. I will see you Thursday. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Thanks, B. You're very welcome. Bye, Sandy. Good to see you. Oh, yeah. Thanks, David. Gabriella, you're very welcome. Oh, yeah, the bone cracks, Laura. Get those from time to time. Thanks, Jack. You're very welcome. Bye, Stefano.